So we continue tracking Tropical Storm Elsa, making its way into southern New England like literally as we speak. I can hear a downpour on our roof right now here in East Providence. This is video from Monmouth, New Jersey. You can see the waves churning along the shore. Storm making its way up the East Coast in the early morning hours. So back here live with Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca for the very latest on what's going on here. So you can see Newport Harbor behind us. Relatively calm there right now.
Yeah, not bad. The worst of the weather, I would say, from roughly 8 this morning until about noontime. I mean, you can see it right here. It's just near Long Island, New York. It's headed our way. Downpour, some strong winds. So take a look. First, on the flood warning that's been just issued, Patrick, about a half hour ago, that little red polygon. What is the deal with that? It's actually for the Patuxent River, which is below flood stage right now, but with the anticipated rain that we're getting, 2 to 4 inches of rain, potential for that river to go to minor to moderate flood stage later this morning. And even when the rain stops this afternoon, that river will still be rising. So you got some occasional downpours. You have one going through Providence right now. But look at all the yellow, orange, and red just offshore out towards coastal Connecticut and Long Island, New York. Very heavy rain. And this is where the core of stronger wind is located. And what I'm noticing south of Long Island, New York, is that some of these storms are actually rotating. So we talked about this last night as well. The slight chance of a brief, isolated, water spout offshore, a thin funnel cloud, or even a slight risk of an isolated, weak, brief tornado. And that is typical with a landfalling tropical system, especially along the coastline. Now, we're not talking about these huge, wide tornadoes that you see on TV in Texas and Oklahoma. These are really kind of very skinny, brief, and isolated, but that chance is there later in the morning and during the afternoon hours. In the meantime, I look at Doppler radar. We'll widen the view out one more time. And here's the northern fringe of Elsa. The center of circulation is right in here off the New Jersey coastline, and this will be tracking north and east. So when we take this into the future, you can see the movement here. This is around 8 o'clock in the morning, that ribbon of red indicating some downpours and some strong wind. Take you into around 11 o'clock in the morning, the center of the storm, not a hurricane, a tropical storm, passing over southeast coastal Massachusetts, and especially Providence, north and west. This band of red, very heavy rain, but it's racing away. It's a quick hitter. So by around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's actually pulling away. And by mid to late day, look at the clearing. We actually end the day with some sunshine, as stormy as it gets later this morning up until about 12 noon. So our threat tracker, no surprise here, is elevated for today. Getting back on track, though, later this afternoon, tonight, and really through a better part of the upcoming weekend. Potential impacts, flash flooding is likely as that heavy rain really picks up. Strong wind gusts, especially along the coastline, gusts of 40 to perhaps even 60 miles per hour, again, especially along the south shore. Thunder risk is moderate, and we talked about that waterspout / weak tornado chance. It's a very slight chance, but certainly a chance nonetheless. Obviously, the Bay forecast, it is not good to be out of port. Tropical storm warning. The winds initially east-southeast will turn west-northwest during the afternoon. That should bring in some drier air. So the National Hurricane Center tracking Elsa off the New Jersey coastline with winds of 50 miles per hour, making its closest pass by mid to late morning, then eventually racing out to sea during the afternoon and into the evening hours. Get a close-up look, and you can see the expansion of the rain throughout the morning and through about noontime, 12 noon. Heavy at times, more than likely some urban and some localized street flooding, but as rapidly as that storm works in this morning, it is pulling away by mid-afternoon. And look at this, we've actually got some developing sunshine towards the end of the day and into the early evening hours. So very stormy now through about, say, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and thereafter things improving. Weekend is not bad. It's a mix of clouds and sunshine both Saturday and Sunday. Slight chance of a passing shower on Saturday, but mainly dry with a high temperature near 80. But those roads, Melissa, that don't do well in the heavy rains, those storm drains that really can't handle it, some standing water is more than likely in a few more hours from now.